Now in this paper number 38, question numbers 1 to 4. Yes, question numbers 1 to 4. Coding and decoding, shall I explain this one? Next one, question number 5. Now in this question number 5, tell me what is your answer here. Now in this question number 5, Dress for You is a leading international garment brand which was launched in many cities of country X for the first time 3 months ago. Now in this country X, in many of the cities they have launched this one. Then even though it gave great introductory offers and discounts, it has not achieved its monthly sales target even once since its launch. From the last 3 months it hasn't reached the monthly target at least once. Then which of the following can be a reason or reasons for the failure of Dress for You to achieve its monthly sales target? Now we need to find out the reasons why they could not able to reach that sales target. Then first one, what is the first one here? Bags for You, a sister concern of Dress for You, failed to achieve its monthly target. Here in the above statement he is talking about Dress for You, but whereas here Bags for You is nowhere related to that one. Hence 1A is not the reason. Then next one B, Dress for You was launched in country X during winter season, even though it sells only summer material. Now this could be the reason or not? Now so they are selling a different type of material. They are selling summer material. They were specialized in this summer material, but whereas they have launched this one in winter. Hence this could be the reason why most of the people are not coming forward to buy this product, isn't it? Next one, last month another garment store, Fashionista, was launched which gave a good competition to Dress for You. Now they have given last month here, now this could be one of the reason, but as here last month is talking about. But whereas what happened to the previous 2 months? In the previous 2 months also they could not able to reach even a single time. గత 3 నెలల్లో ఒక్కసారి కూడా వాళ్ళు రీచ్ అవ్వలేదు, కానీ లాస్ట్ మంత్లో మాత్రం వీళ్ళు కాంపిటీషన్ ఇచ్చారు. బట్ ద ప్రీవియస్ 2 months ఆల్సో దే కుడ్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు రీచ్, అండ్ దిస్ కెనాట్ బి ద రీజన్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, సిన్స్ Dress for You is an internationally proclaimed brand, its prices are much higher than the other stores of country X, making it unaffordable. Clearly specified, it is unaffordable too for majority of the people of the country, as they could not able to afford this one, and hence more people are not coming forward to buy this one. And this could be the reason why they could not able to reach the sales target. Then what is your answer here? Both B and D, choice 3. B and D, it is given in choice 3. Then question number 6. Now in the sixth one, 8 friends P, Q, R, S, T, U, V and W are seated in a straight line but not necessarily in the same order. Some of them are facing towards north and some of them are facing towards south. How many persons are there? 8 persons. Now 8 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 8 persons are there. Then R sits fifth to the left of V. V faces south, clearly given. Now this V is facing south and R sits fifth to the left of V. And neither R nor V sits at any of the extremities of the line. Hence what is the only possibility here? R sits fifth to the left of V. V is facing south, hence V must be here. Now this V is facing towards south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. R must be at this place. Neither R nor V at any extreme ends of the line. Hence there is only one possibility regarding this R and V. S is an immediate neighbor of V. As S is an immediate neighbor of V, tell me how many possibilities. S can be to the right hand side of V or to the left hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then in this one, V is at this place, V is facing south and R is here, isn't it? And S is an immediate neighbor of V. As S is an immediate neighbor of V, S will be here. S is an immediate neighbor of V. Q sits south to the right of W. Now Q is seated south to the right of what? South to the right of W. W is neither an immediate neighbor of R nor V. W is neither an immediate neighbor of R nor V. W cannot be here and W cannot be. W cannot be in these 3 places. Then what are the possibilities left for this W? W can be either here or here. Then W is neither an immediate. Q sits south to the right of W. If W is here, tell me. If W is here, 1, 2, Q must be either in the place of V or in the place of R, which is not possible. As hence W cannot be at this place, then W must be at this place. If W is here, tell me. Then what is the other information given regarding this W here? And Q sits south to the right of W. Q is seated south to the right of W, if W is facing towards south, then Q and V must be in the same place. If W faces south, isn't it? Hence, which is not possible, hence Q must be here, then W must be facing towards north only, because Q sits south to the right of W. And again coming to this one, W is neither an immediate neighbor, W is not an immediate neighbor of R, W cannot be here. Then what are the different possibilities? Now W cannot be here as well. If W is here, isn't W, there is a possibility or not? Q sits out to the right of W, there is a possibility. W is neither an immediate neighbor of R nor V. Now W cannot be here as well. Then can W be at this place? Tell me here W. If W is here, 1, 2, 3, Q can be here, isn't it? Or if W is here, Q can be here. There are two possibilities in this. And both the immediate neighbors of U faces north. Q sits out to the right of W, and W is neither an immediate neighbor of R nor V. Both the immediate neighbors of U faces north. Immediate neighbors of U are facing towards north, and U is not an immediate neighbor of R. U cannot be at this place, as U cannot be here, and U cannot be at this place as well. Why? Because if U is here, immediate neighbors of U must be north. Hence it is not possible, hence U must be here. If U is here, immediate neighbors of U are facing towards north. Then only two people sit to the right of T. As only two people sit to the right of T, only two people sit to the right of T, T can be, can T be at this place? Tell me here. No, if T is here, then only two people sit to, only 5 people to the right of T, 2 persons to the left of T. Hence T cannot be here. As T cannot be here, T must be here. If T is here, only 2 people to the right of T, and this T must be facing towards which direction? Then T must be facing towards north. If T is facing north, then who is the person left over here? P is the person left over. P will be here. And only 2 people sit to the right of T. Immediate neighbors of T face opposite direction. W is north, R is facing south. Immediate neighbors of T face opposite directions. Only 2 people between T and P. Between T and P, how many persons are there? There are only 2 people between T and P. 2 people between T and P. U and S face same direction as R. U and S same face direction as R. R is facing south. U must also be facing south. S must also be facing south. The next one. And people seated at the extreme ends face opposite direction. S is facing towards south and Q must be facing towards north. Clear now? And this is the order in which this. Now sir, here why we have finalized this one? Because in this one we are getting 2 possibilities, isn't it? Here in the first one we are getting only 1 possibility to that Q and W. Hence we have started with this one. If it valid, that's okay, or else then you can take both the possibilities in this. And this is about question number 6 to 11. 8 persons seated in a row, and some of them are facing towards north and some of them are facing towards south. Then question number 12. Now 12th one. Now tell me what is the information given in this 12th one. More than 150 villages. Now more than 150 villages in the hill area of state X. In the 150 villages, more than 150 villages in the hill area of state X were severely damaged. Damaged because of what? Due to the earthquake that hit last week, causing an extra burden of rupees 500 crore on state government for relief and rehabilitation work. Isn't it? For relief and rehabilitation work, extra burden on the state government. Now, which of the following cannot be a course of action to reduce the burden? Now, sir. Now, what is the main objective of the state government? Now, the main objective of the state government to reduce the burden of this financial burden, isn't it? That means either they have to save that amount or they have to collect extra amount, isn't it? That means the source of income should be increased. Then, a course of action is a step or an administrative decision to be taken for improvement, follow-up or further action in regard to the problem, policy, etc. Then, now we need to check out, by checking out this 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, whether the income of the government is increasing or not. Clear? And by doing so, the burden can be decreased. Yes, tell me what is your answer here? Government should ask international bodies for donations. By doing so, what happens here? Donations will come. If the donations will come, then the burden will be decreased or not. That means they are getting some revenue. As they are getting some revenue, hence the burden will get decreased. And this could be the reason. Chappan meeku answer em vachindi? Now, government should increase the corporate tax for corporates in state X to ease the additional burden. In order to ease the additional burden, corporate sector, corporate tax for corporates in state X. Now, by doing so, whether the income of the government is going to get increased or not. If the income increases, then what happens here? The burden will get reduced. Here also they could able to get some revenue from the corporate. Then third one, private hospitals of state act should be asked to provide free medical assistance to the victim. Free medical assistance, that means now the government need not necessarily spend some amount upon. As you are not spending some amount upon this one, and they can save that amount or not, and the burden can be decreased or not. Now third one also we can ensure that the burden, the financial burden can be reduced. Then fourth one, government should seek the support of non-profit organization to provide counseling to the victims. Now fourth one, if they implement this one, yes, what is and what in turn this government is getting? No, their government should ask the support of non-profit for what? To provide counseling to the victims. By providing counseling to the victims, are they going to decrease any financial burden here? No. It is just the moral burden will be increased, but whereas the financial burden cannot be reduced. Then fifth one, state government should ask for financial support from the central government. By doing so, some funds will come and the burden will decrease. Except in choice 4, and in all the remaining choices, some way or the other it is related to finance. But as here, fourth one is nowhere related to this one, choice 4 is done. Done with this? Now this is about question number 12. Next one, 13 to 15. 13 to 15 blood relation. 13 to 15. Now question numbers 13 to 15. U is the mother of K. Now U is the mother of K. Tell me how to represent this one. U is the mother of whom? U is the mother of K, and K is the sister of J. K is the sister of J means this K and J are siblings to each other. J is the mother of T. J is the mother of T. T is the brother of L. T is the brother of L. Y is the father of L. As Y is the father of L means this J and Y are married couple, and Y has only 2 sons. As Y has only 2 sons, no daughters, L is also a son, and Y is the son of M. This Y is the son of M. This is what the information we have. Done with this? Then with the help of this one, question number 13. As per the given information, how is U related to Y? Tell me how is this U related to Y? Y's wife is J, wife's mother, spouse's mother, mother-in-law, spouse's mother, mother-in-law, that is choice 4. Then question number 14. As per the given information, how is M related to T? Yes, tell me how is this M related to T? The gender of this M is not known. If this M is a male, grandfather, or if M is a female, grandmother. Hence, as the gender is not known, cannot be determined, choice 1. Then question number 15. If G is married to L, if G is married to L, L is a male, G is a female, then how is G related to J? J's son's wife. Son's wife is daughter-in-law, choice 3. Now question number 15, it is choice 3. Now these 3 questions are based on blood relations. Next is 16 onwards. Now question number 16 to 21. 8 friends, 8 persons, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q are seated around a circular table with equal distance between each other, facing the center clearly given. All these 8 persons are facing towards the center, but not necessarily in the same order. Each one of them likes a different brand of shoes: Puma, Woodland, Bata, Adidas, Fila, and Nike, Converse, and Reebok, but not necessarily in the same order. Clear now? Now we need to find out the order in which these 8 persons were seated and the brand they likes. Then condition number 1. Now in this condition number 1, now this is a circular table, 8 persons are seated around this circular table. Then what about condition number 1 here, tell me? Now J sits out to the right of P. As J is seated out to the right of P, if P is here. Now I am fixing P at this place. 1, 2, 3, as all these persons are facing towards the center, J sits out to the right of P means anti-clockwise direction. And only 2 people sit between J and the one who likes Nike. J and the one who likes Nike, and only 2 persons, and so how many possibilities we can have? Either Nike can be here or P can be Nike, isn't it? And so 2 possibilities to this. And what are those 2 possibilities? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If P is here, then J will be here, and this P can like Nike. And only 2 people between J and the one who likes Nike. Then the one who likes Bata sits to the immediate left of the one like Nike. Bata is to the immediate left of the one who likes Nike, and this person is Bata. And Bata is to the immediate left of the one who likes Nike, Bata must be at this place. And N sits second to the right of the person who likes Bata. n is seated second to the right of the person who likes butter. This is case 1, and in this case 2, n must be here. That means n can be either left hand side of P or right hand side of P. Only 2 persons between M and L. Now between M and L, n sits second to the right of the one who likes butter, and only 2 persons between M and L. 2 persons between M and L. Here M and L is nowhere given. And next one, neither M nor L likes butter. Neither M nor L likes butter. M and L cannot be at this place. As M and L cannot be at this place, tell me what is the possibility. Can M be at this place? Can N be at this place? If M is here, L will be here. 2 persons between M and L. There is a possibility. Or if M is here, there is L here. Isn't it? 2 persons between M and L. Then what is the other possibility here? Tell me whether M can be at this place or not. If M is here, 2 persons between M and L, L can be here. There is again a possibility. And N is neither an immediate neighbor of M nor L. Now here. N is neither an immediate neighbor of M nor L. Hence M cannot be at this place. As M cannot be at this place, then what is the possibility here? Now this is the possibility. And L is not an immediate neighbor of J. As L is not an immediate neighbor of J, now sir, L is not an immediate neighbor of J, then where should this L? L must be at this place. L is not an immediate neighbor of J, hence this person must be M. 2 persons between M and L. L is not an immediate neighbor of J. The one who likes woodland sits second to the left of M. Woodland seated second to the left of M, and woodland is here. Woodland sits second to the left of M. Only 2 persons between the one who likes woodland and the one who likes converse. Woodland and converse, there must be exactly 2 persons, hence this N must be converse. And K is an immediate neighbor of the one who likes converse. K is an immediate neighbor of the one who likes converse, and this K must like Nike. And only 3 people between the one who likes Puma and Reebok. Between Puma and Reebok, how many persons are there? There must be exactly 2 persons. Then tell me, among these 8 persons, the 3 persons in between is nothing but they are opposite to each other. And if P is Puma, M will be Reebok, or if M is Puma, P will be Reebok. There are 2 possibilities. And the one who likes Adidas sits to the immediate left of the one Puma. Now, if this P is Puma, Adidas must be immediate left of Puma, which is not possible because Converse is already there. Hence, this M is Puma. If this person M likes Puma, this P likes Reebok, and this Adidas is to the immediate left of the one who likes Puma, Adidas will be here. O does not like woodland. As O does not like woodland, then whatever this O must like butter. If O likes the butter, then what is left over here? Q is left over. Done with this? Now this is Reebok, Converse, Nike, Bata, Puma, Adidas, Woodland. And what else is left over here? Fila is left over, and this L must like Fila. Done? Now this is how these 8 persons are seated around this circular table, and each one of them likes a different brand. And question number 16 to 21. Then 22 onwards, 22 to 27, these questions are based on coded inequalities. Then question number 28. Yes, question number 28. Now this is again based on, 28 is based on what? 28 is based on critical reasoning. The average number of commuters on city bus routes has fallen considerably. The average has been considerably down. If we stop the bus services between routes A and B, the average will come back to normal. Just because of these numbers in A and B, the average is coming down. If we remove that one, that will be average. That means what can you infer from this one? Now average, let us take for example 100 is the average, isn't it? Now just because of this one, by adding the value of this A and B, the average is coming down considerably. That means that is coming down to 60. Without this one, that is going to 100. That means in A and B, the people who are traveling through this one is very minimum, isn't it? Then most residents of the city prefer to travel by bus rather than other modes. Now here, now we need to discuss about between A and B, but here he is not talking anything regarding this one because it is a conclusion. Number of commuters on route A to B has never been this low. Earlier, whether that was low or not, that information is not known. Maybe that was there since its beginning. Hence, nothing can be said about this one. Number of commuters on bus route A to B is the lowest among all other. Among all other means when compared with the remaining bus routes, Now this bus route is minimum or not? Hence that is the very basic reason why the average is coming down just by including the number of commuters who are traveling through A and B. Then what is your answer here? Choice 3. Fourth one, the government made a mistake in starting a bus. Now here he is talking about what? Here this is nowhere related to this one. Most of the people traveling between A to B use their personal vehicle to commute. Whether they are using personal vehicles or people are traveling or people are not traveling, that cannot be concluded, isn't it? Now it is an inference that can be drawn. But as here 100% sure is what? 100% sure is about choice 3. Number of commuters on bus route A to B is the lowest among all other bus routes, isn't it? When as this is the lowest, hence it is drawing, okay, bringing this average to the minimum. 28. Then question number 29. Maybe choice 5, most of the people traveling between A to B use their personal vehicles to commute, whether they are using personal vehicles to commute or they are moving through or they are traveling through these autos, isn't it? Shared autos, all these are the different points, whether they are traveling through jeeps, shared jeeps, hence this could be the reason. Whether they are using their personal vehicles or not, we cannot able to derive anything. Done with this? Hence what is your answer here? Choice 3. Then question numbers 29 to 34. Now 29 to 34 syllogisms. Now in this syllogisms given logically follows. All the questions are what? Logically follows only. Yes, anything to be discussed in this one? 29 to 34. 33. Now in this question number 33, some apples are berries, some of the apples are berries can be written like this. Now these are the apples which are berries. All berries are fruits, all these berries are what? All berries are fruits. Next one, all berries are fruits and all apples are onions. All these apples are what? All apples are onions. All apples are onions, all berries are fruits and some apples are berries. Then first one, all fruits can never be. Now it is a possibility. Now the second one, all apples are fruits. All apples are fruits, is it true? That is false. Now the second one is false. Now the first one we need to find out. All fruits can never be means, what do we mean by this one? Now how to write this one? All fruits or onions is not possible, isn't it? Now we need to check out whether all fruits are onions or not. If all fruits are onions is true, his claim will be false, isn't it? And if we cannot prove that one, his claim will be true. Now tell me whether we can prove like that or not. All fruits are onions? Yes, because both the statements are, all the three statements are affirmative statements. We can draw it as a single diagram, isn't it? If you draw as a single diagram, onion equals to apple equals to berry equals to fruit. Now we can able to include all this one. Hence, it is possible for me. Here he is claiming that it is not possible, hence that is wrong. Done? Hence what is your answer here? Neither one, not to choice 1. Clear? And this is about question number 33. Anything else? 29 to 34 questions please. 31. Now 31. Now in this question number 31, no candle is a bulb. No candle is a bulb. Tell me how to represent this one. This is candle and this is bulb. No candle is a bulb. And the next, some bulbs are lights, some of the bulbs are lights can be written like this. All these lights are what? Illuminations. All lights are illuminated. First one, some illuminations are candle. Illumination is here, candle is here, no intersection. Some bulbs are illuminations. Some bulbs are illuminations, definitely true, isn't it? Now the second conclusion is true. Second one is an affirmative conclusion, that is true. Hence it will be true forever. Choice 4 is the answer. 31 choice 4. It is an affirmative conclusion which is true. That will be true forever. If it is a negative conclusion, then only we should go for an alternate diagram. Done with this? And this is about question number 31. Next, 29 to 34. Next, question number 35 to 40. Now these question numbers 35 to 40 are based on input and output. Yes, tell me what is the logic here, input and output. First let us determine the logic. How many steps are there? 5 steps are there. Tell me how many elements are there. In the input there are some 10 elements, 5 steps are there. In each step exactly 2 elements are being arranged, isn't it? Hence we are getting 5 steps. Then first let us finalize the logic. 38, 63, 82, 57, 25. Yes, any logic behind this one? 38, 63, 82, 57, 25, and again differ, may, opinion, fact, and now. Step 1. What is the logic here? Now, input to step 1, if you check out here, input to step 1, which element 57, 63, 38, now opinion and 82, isn't it? Opinion and 82. What about this opinion here? Opinion is the highest word, 82 is the next highest word, isn't it? Highest number. Now, these two were arranged at the last two places. And in the next one, what happens here? The number before to 82 is 63 and the word before previous word is may. Now, these two were arranged at the first two places in step. First at the last two places 9 and 10, highest word and highest number, and in step 2 and its previous number, previous word are arranged at the first two places. The next one. In step 3, then what should happen here? And in step 3, now this opinion and 82 shifted to the next place, then the next one, facts and 57 were arranged here. Done? Then afterwards this 63 and may were shifted to the next place, and now 38 and differ were arranged here. Then finally, now this opinion and 82 shifted to the next place, fact 57 and 80 and 25 are arranged at the last place. Done? That means highest word, next, next previous, next word, and so on. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Now this is about question numbers 35 to 40, and in this one, all these 6 questions are based on a single input. Hence, always try to work out the entire procedure rather than directly start working out this. After this 40, then question numbers 41 to 45. Now in this question numbers 41 to 45, what is information here? 41 to 45, 8 persons A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H live on 8 different floors of a building, but not necessarily in the same order. The lowermost floor of the building is number 1, the one above that is number 2, and so on. Hence in total how many persons? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now 8 floors, 8 persons are living on 8 different floors, and each one of them, the persons, now we need to find out their sign as well, sun sign. Then tell me what about condition number 1 here? D lives on floor number 2. Now D must be at this place. D lives on floor number 2. Now clearly specified D is living on what? D is living on floor number 2. Now this is D living on floor number 2. D lives on floor number 2. Next one. Only 4 people between D and C. As only 4 people between D and C. D and C, 4 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, and C must be on the 7th floor. Only 4 people between D and C, and only 2 people between C and the one Taurus. C and Taurus only 2 people, hence Taurus must be the 1, 2 people, hence Taurus must be on the 4th one. Clear? Next one. Only 1 person lives between the one who's one with the sun sign Taurus and the one Leo. Between Taurus and Leo there must be exactly 1 person. Hence how many possibilities do we have? We have some 2 possibilities. What are those 2 possibilities here? 1 person, Leo can be either on the 6th floor or D can be Leo, isn't it? D is here. Then Taurus is at the 4th floor, and next one C must be at this place and Leo at this place, isn't it? And then Leo. What is the next possibility here? Leo must be, this D is Leo. Between Taurus and Leo there must be exactly 1. Done with this? Then the person with sun sign Scorpio lives on the floor immediately below the Leo, and Scorpio is immediately below Leo. Now this must be Scorpio, and Scorpio is immediately below Leo, and similarly here also Scorpio is immediately below Leo. Scorpio is immediately below the one with sun sign Leo. Only 2 people between Scorpio and G. Between Scorpio and G, how many persons? There are exactly 2 persons. Hence G must be here. Between Scorpio and G, there must be exactly 2 persons. Tell me where should this G? G must be on the 8th floor. And 1 person lives between G and H. Between G and H, how many persons are there? There is exactly 1 person. Here 1 person between G and H, H can be at this place, isn't it? H, only 1 person between G and H. Here also 1 person between G and H, H must be at this place. Then next one, the person with the sun sign Aries lives on an odd number floor above H. Above H, odd number floor, air is, hence this air is must be on 7th floor, and here also it must be on the 7th floor. Done? Next one. Only 2 people live between Aries and F. Aries and F, there must be exactly 2 people, hence F must be on the 4th floor in case 1, and in case 2, Aries and F, now here there is no possibility at all, isn't it? Because on the 4th floor G is there, F and G cannot be on the same floor, the second case is ruled out. Finally, we are left with only one case. Next one, only one person lives between E and the 1 Pisces. E and Pisces, there must be exactly 1. Tell me whether E can be at this place or not. If E is here, then Pisces can be here, or if E is here, Pisces can be here. And this Pisces can be either on the 1st or the 3rd floor. Then neither E nor Pisces lives on the lower. E cannot be on the lower floor, Pisces cannot be on the lower floor, isn't it? Then tell me where should this E be? Hence E must be on this place, because if E is on the 3rd one, then this Pisces must be here, which is not possible. Hence E cannot be on the 3rd floor as well. Then what is the only possibility left to this one? E must be on the 5th floor. If E is here, then 1 in between these 2, and this Pisces must be on the 3rd floor. Clear? Next one. The person with the sun Cancer lives on the floor immediately below the 1 Virgo. Cancer is immediately below the Virgo, hence this is Cancer. Immediately below what? Immediately below Virgo. Virgo is here. A does not, and A does not belong to Cancer. Hence A is here. If A is here, then who is the person left over here? B is the person left over, isn't it? Then related to the sun signs, which sun sign is left over here? Gemini. And this Gemini must be on the 8th floor. Done with this? This is how these 8 persons belongs to 8 different sun signs living on 8 different floors of a building. Let's write down this one. This is about question numbers 41 to 45. Question numbers 41 to 45. Next question numbers 41 to 45. Done? Completed writing this. Then question number 46. Yes, question number 46. Tell me what is the answer here. Now this is again based on critical reasoning. Now the tenders received. Now 46. Recently the government of country X. Recently the government of what? Government of country X permitted the widening of national highway. Permitted the widening of national highway that connects state M and state R. They have given the permission. Permission to widen the highway between these 2 states has been finalized. Although the existing highway is just a 2-lane narrow highway, which leads to a lot of traffic jam in the area, the government has permitted the widening of only up to 2 more lanes. Now, as of now, only 2-lane highway is there. Now, there is huge traffic in this one, heavy traffic in this area. Hence, there were more and more traffic jams, and the government has given the permission to add 2 more lanes to the existing. That means 4 more. Only up to 2 more lanes, while rejecting the actual proposal of a 6-lane. The actual proposal is for what? 6-lane. But where the government has given permission only for 4-lane, isn't it? Why it was so? Then what could be the reason? Maybe a reason for the decision of the government. Why they have not accepted 6-lane and why they have accepted only 4-lane. Clear? Now we need to find out why 6-lane is not possible by the government. Then condition number 1. The tenders received by the government for the proposed expansion from 2-lane to 6-lane highway, okay, quoted more amount than that for a 4-lane. Is this the reason? No. Is it anywhere dependent on the tender here? No. Second, widening the highway to 6 lanes would mean that it would pass through a 10-kilometer area declared as eco-sensitive around a bird sanctuary. which is home to more than 200 species of a rare and endangered birds. Now, sir, now that has been eco-sensitive area and a bird sanctuary, as bird sanctuary is there, hence what should happen here? No one should enter into that area, isn't it? Hence, this is the very basic reason why the government has not permitted it, given the permission, because that is going through the bird sanctuary, which should not be the case. Hence, what is your answer here? 2 may be the reason. Then condition number 3, which choice 3, the traffic jam on the said national takes place mostly during monsoon. Is he talking anything this one? No, this cannot be the reason at all, because now season to season they cannot change the lanes of the highways. Once it is laid, that will be laid forever. Next, 4th one, there is hardly any infrastructure development around the said highway, thus widening the same would not generate. Are they thinking anything regarding the revenue generation? No, their main intention is to decrease the traffic jams and increase, isn't it, and increase the speed of these vehicles wherein the time can be decreased. And for long distance travel, commuters usually prefer commuting by railways or railways, isn't it? Now, sir, the highways, they are not focusing on the personal travel, but whereas they are more focusing on the transport. And this is also invalid. Then what is your answer here? 2 is a valid reason. Then question number 47. Now 47 to 49. Yes? 47 to 49. Directions. Anyone please? Question numbers 47 to 49. Now in this one, point E is 5 meters to the south of point D. D is here. Now whatever this E is how many meters? 5 meters. E is 5 meters to the south of D. F is 3.5 meters to the east of E. F is how many meters? 3.5. F is 3.5 meters to the east of E. G is 3 meters to the south of F. Now this G is how many meters? 3 meters to the south of F. And H is 1.5 meters to the east of G. H is 1.5 meters to the east of G. Now this is H. H is 1.5 meters to the east of G. J is 8 meters to the north of H. 8 meters means now this is 3 and this is 5. 3 plus 5 is 8, hence north of, and this J. J is 8 meters. That means D and J are in a horizontal straight line. Again, what is the distance of this? 3.5 plus 1.5, and this will be 5 meters. And K is to the east of J, such that D and K form a straight line of 10 meters, and K is east of J. D and J is how much? D and J is 5, and J and K must also be 5. Now D and K's total will be 10 meters. Then question number 47. Which of the following represents the direction of point G with respect to point K? G with respect to K. Now what is the direction of G with respect to K? Tell me here. The direction of G with respect to K. Now K is here, and from K it is towards which direction? This is south and this is west, and south and west, and southwest choice 2. Southwest it is choice 2. Then next one. Then question number 48. How far is point D from point J? Yes, D, what is the distance here? Distance is 5 meters. 5 meters, and it is given in choice 2. Then question number 49. Now in this question number 49, if point L is 3.5 meters to the east of G. L is 3.5 meters to the east of G means G is here. L will be somewhere here. 3.5 means the distance between H and L must be how much? H and L must be 2 meters. But because G and H is 1.5, H and L is 2, total between G and L will be 3.5 east of G. Then which of the following points is closer to L? Yes, tell me which is closer to L. Only H is closest to L. H, that is given in choice 5, and it is just 2 meters away from this one. Choice 5 is the answer. Done with this question number 49. Then question number 50. Now in this question number 50, what is the information here? A survey shows that the number of nuclear families with only one earning member has decreased considerably since the 90s. Since the 90s, what happens here? And the number of nuclear families with only one person earning member has decreased considerably since the 90s. Then which of the following is the most plausible? Most plausible reason means, what do you mean by this word plausible? A reasonable or accepted reason. Okay? Accepted reason behind the given findings of the survey. Plausible means accepted or considered, can be considered or accepted reason. Then first one, there are very few job opportunities in the 90s as compared to today. Is this the reason why there are more and more people are going for the jobs? Now here there is a necessity for these people. What is the necessity here? Earlier with a single earning person the family can be run, but as now it is not the case, as the prices were increased, hence one man's earnings cannot be sufficient, hence more and more people are earning. Then next one, most families in the 90s were well-to-do and did not need any extra income. Is this the reason? Next one, during 90s it was important for at least one parent in the nuclear family to stay back and take care of the house and the children? No. And there are fewer nuclear families now as compared to that one, that is also ruled out. The cost of living has increased drastically, underline this word drastic, since the 90s, and in order to maintain a certain standard of living, it is required to have more than one earning member. This is the very basic reason why more and more members within the family are working these days when compared to the previous years. Now if you observe here these days, now in Japanese, now people are trying to work after 6 also. Daily most of these family members, isn't it? Now they are starting to work in the evening also. Now morning 8 to 6 will be completed one slot. Next one they are trying to work out in the second slot also, because they could not able to, the income what they are getting cannot be sufficient. Hence they are, most of those people are trying to work beyond the hours. And done. Now this is about question number 50. Next one. Yes, anything else? Number series is there? No number series in this paper? '69. Yes, 66 to 70. Then question number 66 to 70. Question number 66 to 70. Now tell me what is the logic here, 66 to 70. Now the numbers are in the decreasing order. As the numbers are in the decreasing order, we should always start in the reverse order. 40 and 160, how can you represent this one? 40 into 4 is 160, 160 into 4 is 640, 640 into 4 is 2560. And so how much into 4 is 40? 10 into 4 is 40. Hence what is your answer here? Choice. Now in the regular pattern, if you want to work out, 2560 divided by 4 and 640 divided by 4, 160 divided by 440 divided by 4, that is 10. Hence choice 3, 66. Then question number 67, 6, 6, 18, 90 and 630. Now if you observe here, the numbers are increasing at a very fast rate, because if you check out the choices, all the choices are in 5000. Starting at 6 and ending at 5000, as the numbers are increasing at a very fast rate, it must be under which category? It must be under product or combination. Now let us check out whether it comes under product or not. 6 and 6 can be related in the product, 6 and 18 can also be related in the product, and 90 and 630 can be related. Hence this comes under product. 6 into 1 is 6, 6 into 3 is 18, 18 into 5 is 90, 90 into 7, 1, 3, 5, 7. What are these numbers? Odd numbers. And the next odd number 2, 7 is 9, 630 into 9, what is the number here? 5670, that is choice 3. Choice 3 is the answer. 67. Then question number 68. Now 16, 22, 34, 58. Now if you observe here, 16, 22, 38 means the numbers are increasing at a smaller rate. Hence it must be under which category? Difference. 16, 22, 34, 58 and 106 are the numbers. Then tell me what is the difference between these two? Plus 6, 22 and 34, the difference is 12, 34 and 58, the difference is 24, and here the difference is 48. 6, 12, 24, 48, 6 into 2, 12, 12 into 2, 24, 24 into 2, 48, 48 into 2 is how much? 96. Hence next 106 plus 96, and this must be how much? 202. 202, choice 5. And this is about question number 68. Then 69. Now question number 69. 53, 52, 54, 61 and so on. Now 53 and 52, tell me what is the difference. The numbers are differed by a smallest margin, hence we should go for difference. Now 53, 52, next one is 54 and 61 and 75. Then 53 and 52 minus 1, 52 and 54 plus 2, 54 and 61, how much? 54 and 61 plus 7, next one 61 and 75. 61 and 75, the difference between these two is how much? Plus 14. Yes, what is the relation between these two? Minus 1 plus 2 can be written as plus 3. 2 and 5 can be written as 5. 7 and 14 can be written as 7. 1, 3, 5, 3, 5, 7. Next one is 9. Now 14 plus 9 is 23. Now 75 plus 23 is how much? 98. Then what is your answer here? 98, choice 1. Question number 69, choice 1 is the answer. Then question number 70. Now in this 70, 3, 12, 39, 120 and 363. Now again if you check out the choices, all the choices in around 1100 and 1200. As the numbers are increasing at a very fast rate, it must be under which category? Product or combination. 3 and 12 can be related in the product, but as 12 and 39 cannot be related in the product. Hence, it must be under which category? Combination. Now, 3, 12, 39, next to 39 is what? 120, and 120 next one is 363, and what should be the next one? Now, in the case of combination, we should always check out at the highest numbers. Now, 120 and 363 can be written as into 3 plus 3. Here 39 and 120. 39 into 3 is 117 plus 3 is 120. And 12 and 39, 12 into 3, 36 plus 3, 39. Now 3 into 3, 9 plus 3 is 12. Into 3 plus 3, into 3 plus 3 and so on. And similarly here also into 3 plus 3. Yes, tell me what is your answer here? The answer is 3 into 3, 9 plus 3, 12. The last digit must be 2. Among the given choices, last digit 2 is given only in choice 3. And so what is your answer here? 1092. Choice 3 is the answer. Done with this? Now this is about paper number 38. Paper number 38. Yes, anything to be discussed once again?